It's Winfred, and welcome to this channel where it's all about life. Today we are talking about life, and I'm so glad you have tuned in. Those of you who are dropping by for the very first time, welcome to this channel. And those of you who have subscribed, who have always tuned in, you are amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are trying to adjust and get started. So just give me a few minutes and then we will be able to start. Thank you so much for keeping time. And those of you who have always uh, been on a lookout for this, guys, thank you so much. I'm grateful. My name is Winfred, and welcome to this channel where it's all about life. Or every Friday, this is dedicated to doing life. We discuss life. Sometimes we talk about money, sometimes we talk about relationships, we talk about investments, leadership. There are so many topics that we deal with. We talk about literally anything in between. Yeah, so if you are one that enjoys chatting, enjoys lives about life, yeah, you're in the right place. And um, those of you who are dropping by for the very first time, you are so much welcome. This channel is dedicated to Bible reading, but Fridays we do live. And today is not any different. We are on live, it's a live chat, so you can go ahead and drop in your comments and send regards and just chat your Friday night away. If you have no one to hang out with this Friday, you are welcome to this chat. Let us talk about life. And today the topic of discussion is toxic love. Why we stay in painful relationships. That is the topic that we are going to be dealing with today. So if you have any opinion on that, if you have gone through that, any experiences, they are welcome. You can drop it down in the comment section, and together let us grow each other. I, for one, I enjoy reading your messages and I enjoy your opinions as well. It's a live chat, and so any opinion counts. And as we wait for others to get on board, tell a friend, guys, grab a cup of coffee. This will be a long one, and you don't want to miss it. So tell a friend and share the link so that together we can chat Friday night away. I'm just trying to share the link so that others can get on board. And this will take me just a minute. So as you guys grab a bite, as you get those cups of coffee, let us chat toxic relationships. Otherwise, go ahead and drop your comments. I will be able to read them. So I've finished sharing the link. Now we can start. Oh my goodness, I already see some comments and I would like to read them. Rogers, you're so much welcome here. Rogers says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Rogers. And please like and comment. Thank you so much, Rogers. Hi, Jasper. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I'm so glad that we are on board. Today, we are talking about toxic love and why we stay in painful relationships. Rogers, I hope you had a good evening. Jasper, I hope you had a good one. I'm hoping other people will get on board as we go. Otherwise, the topic of discussion is toxic love, why we stay in painful relationships. Why do we hold on to the very people that uh, hurt us? Is the topic of discussion today. Why does love, something that is supposed to be kind, sometimes feel like it's a prison? Those are the areas that we're going to be covering. Today, we dive deep into the painful truth about toxic relationships. So, if you've been wondering why so many people stay in such relationships, or why are so many people still stuck in such relationships, well, today maybe you get a thing or two about why people stay in toxic relationship. This video is for anyone who has ever asked, why can't I leave? Anyone who has ever asked, why can't I leave? This video is for you. We are sharing stories and why people stay in on why people stay in toxic relationship. For starters, we'll start off asking, what is a toxic relationship? Yeah, it is not defined by constant violence. Sometimes it is in silence, sometimes it's in manipulation, the fear of speaking up. All those are signs of a toxic relationship. But while we start off our relationships, we are so in love, we are intrigued, because such relationships start off very well, with so much love showering. There's so much that is going on, and you don't want to see the what is actually right before you. It's much later that things turn haywire. Otherwise, if it started off, obvious that this is toxic, everyone would run. But why do people stay? That is the topic of discussion today. Some of the signs that it's a toxic relationship is the control. Yeah, the control. We will go deep into control. We will go into gaslighting a person. Yeah, gaslighting, emotional blackmail, and there is also love booming. All these are signs that it's a toxic relationship. But while it starts, oh my goodness, you don't even want to believe it's what you're dealing with until it's too late. And you find it even very hard to get away. Otherwise, people like Jasper and Rogers. Rogers, you always keep it right here and you keep time. Thank you so much. Even when we have load shedding, you're always there. Guys, thank you so much. I'm indebted. Otherwise, the topic is toxic love. Yeah, I'm trying to get everyone on board so that we start off as a group. Toxic love, have you gone through it? Yeah, Rogers, why we stay in love? Because of honor, like people. Let me read what Rogers just said. We stay in toxic love because of honor, like people say, that is Rogers. That is Roger's wife. Oh, so that's why people stay in toxic relationships. Well, I, for one, I wouldn't stay, because if it is toxic, whether they call me Mister, whether they call me Mrs., whether they call me wife or what, I would leave, because all these toxic relationships have always ended up really bad. And if you wait because of honor, well, yeah, but that is so true, Rogers. Many people leave and stay in such relationships because, what will people say? What will people think? They already know me as Mrs. So and so. And so it becomes hard for you to leave. But a toxic relationship, guys, is a toxic relationship. Whether you are honored at home and outside, whether you're honored outside and at home you are a doormat, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. There are so many clear signs that this is toxic, but people hang in there, and until it is too late. I mean, there's a lady, there's a couple of Sam and Lisa. Sam was checking Lisa's phone all the time, controls her clothing. When she wears her makeup, he's talking about it, and he would always end up blaming her for his anger. And that started off small, always checking her phone. Who are you talking to? Who talked to you? Who did you text while you were away? Where did you go off to? You know, what clothes, why are you dressed like that? I think there are those telltale signs, but us ladies, we tend to think it is love. I know of a lady who was not happy if her man didn't beat her. I mean, the moment they were not fighting, she thought she had lost all the love. So she was okay. She was okay with the beating. Rogers is saying, Lillian, help us here. If you're there, Lillian, we need to hear your opinion. I hope you've tuned in. Quality Marriage. Audrey, Jamie 77T. Guys, we are waiting on you and hope you come on board and give us your opinions. Rogers, thank you so much. That guy Sam was controlling, but Lisa was thinking, okay, this is all love. The guy is possessive. He really loves me so much. He doesn't want anyone talking to me. He doesn't want anyone, looking at me. That's why he was controlling her clothes, controlling her the way she dressed up, the way she made herself up, the way she looked, who she spoke to or texted. Well, it gets to a place where it's boring and it's disturbing when someone is that controlling. And there are so many signs that we will see as we go on. But a toxic relationship has signs. An example is a person being controlling, overly controlling. They control where you go, who you speak to, what you do, everything. It starts off small. Yeah. Toxic relationships don't constantly, don't, are not defined as constantly violent. Sometimes it is that silence, that the man just keeps silent or the woman just goes silent on you. Sometimes it's in the manipulation, it's